like at times the sun is raging today. I wonder if we're gonna get more smoke and stuff. I was actually looking that up. We're having forest fires. It says fire scorches forested woodlands area of Deep Cove in North Vancouver. Although I think it's gonna be mostly smoke from the south, according to this. Anyways, you look at some of like the images. Man, if that's gonna be the case, it's gonna be really smoky here. Although that is, I guess, just a prediction, but you can kind of see, I guess, the animation and how it's supposed to flow over the next few days. So we'll see if it looks post-apocalyptic. I know some places in the US, look at those forest fires that they have. It's ridiculous. What was interesting today? This one was kind of, I guess, interesting in the sense of you've heard in stories of people using drones in a bad way. For example, trying to transfer drugs and stuff to prisons. So this one dealt with that story, but it was kind of, I guess, the comment at the end that got me kind of thinking. This one here says, contraband laden drone snags in prisoner, net 2 arrested. A drone carrying marijuana, cigarette lighters, and cell phones got caught in a net above Mississippi prison fence, resulting in the arrest of 2 men, state corrections officials said. John Travis Ross, 33, of Vicksburg, and Joshua Ray Corbin, 18, of Utica, made an initial court appearance Tuesday in Rankin County on charges of conspiracy and attempting to smuggle contraband into the Central Mississippi Correctional Facility in Pearl, the Mississippi Department of Corrections said in a news release Wednesday. The 2 were identified after Rankin County Sheriff's investigators traced the drone's flights, and then the investigators turned up security video of them launching the drone, officials said. Corrections Commissioner Burl Kane said the 2 confessed. It was not clear whether they had attorneys who could speak for them. It looked like a DJI drone, so basically they can get it through the flight logs and stuff like that, especially if they had the whole drone with the SD card and all that. It makes me actually wonder, were they recording when they actually flew this? I still remember that other one with that Evo, where the person that stole the Evo actually recorded himself flying it with a stolen drone. But this was the interesting bit. It says they tried to use the drone to help their friends, now it's going to help us. Kane said, adding that official plans to reprogram it to use the state's maximum security prison in Parchment, about 150 miles north of Pearl. We're reprogramming their drone now, so it's working for the law instead of against it, he said. The drone is the 3rd intercepted at a state prison in recent years, said John Hunt, the department's director of investigations. That made me curious. Could they actually do that? When they confiscate, I guess, items like that, they'll then use it for themselves? I always thought they had to get rid of it somehow, either destroying it or auctioning it off, like in those police auctions, at least that's what they have here. Because if that's the case, it makes me wonder, are police gonna pull over more people? Let's just say they're flying it perfectly legal or something like that, or kind of like in those situations with New York before. You remember with that photographer where they were filming something and they're like, oh, we're gonna use the technicality of the law saying you're not allowed to launch and take off here. Could they take it and then use it for themselves? That's kind of interesting. I can't imagine that happening with like a vehicle, could they? Like, oh, we're gonna confiscate this vehicle, now we're gonna use it as part of, I guess, the police force or something like that? I would think there would be something more to it. Are you kidding?
My sister saw them there. No, I didn't know. But that's
see something new every day, I guess. Alright, see you guys later.